So, y'all, man, welcome back to the PSN Commanders Network. It's your boy Tone, K.A. Tech. I am back with another live stream, second one for today. Hope you guys having a wonderful evening. I'm not going to be on here too long, probably like a half an hour. Just want to give you guys a quick recap of the second week of free agency so far and some other moves that we can probably make and things of that nature. Look at the open free agency list and just see who's available, who's not, things of that nature, all that good jazz. And yeah, man, should be a fun one tonight. Let's get right into it. I gave the verse of the day earlier in another live stream, so we're going to do that here. We get right into the shenanigans. So we're going to look at what the Washington Commanders did in free agency so far, and then we'll talk some other moves we can make. And also, what's the pick at 29 for us? You know what I'm saying? What's the biggest need on the team? And what should we do at pick 29? We'll talk about that tonight in tonight's live stream as well. But I want to go ahead and let's go ahead and look at oops, good. Trying to see if I can find. There we go. Let's look at what we have so far in free agency. Shout out. I think this is Zach Selby with the free agency tracker. Not time for that right now. All right, so free agency tracker for the Commanders. Let's look at so Zach Ertz resigned, of course. We already talked about that. By Wagner resigned. We talked about that. John Bates resigned for a multi-year deal. Zane Gonzalez is back. We talked about that. Tress Way is back. Chris Rodriguez Jr. is back. Jeremy Nichols back on a 1-year deal. Marcus Mariota is back on a 1-year deal. Michael Dieter is back on a 1-year deal. Debo Samuel got traded here. Of course, Dylan Tunzel. Javon Kinlaw is here now. Will Harris. Talk about that in another video about the whole is he an upgrade with Jeremy Chin. We talked about another video already. Eddie Goldman. I love that move. You already know how much I love that move as well. Jonathan Jones. Talk about that one. Dedrick Wise. Talk about that one very, very briefly as well. KJ Osborne returned here. Not the. I'm surprised they don't have the Nate Herbig move on here. And I'm gonna look up on my phone because it doesn't have what I'm looking for on here. It doesn't have Michael Gallup, stuff like that. I'll look at my phone. But yeah, how you guys doing tonight though? How's everybody doing tonight? As people are coming on in. I hope you guys are doing well, by the way. And hope everything is treating you well on this Monday night as we are going live here to talk about all this stuff that happened so far. And we'll talk about, I'm trying to see. There we go. I found it. There we go. So I'm looking now. So Sheldon Day's also back on a 1-year deal. I know Ibenogami's back. I love that move. Edge Jacob Martin. I didn't talk about that one. A very athletic guy here. With former Bear here at 1 year, $3 million. After $3 million, an interesting move. He only had 3.5 sacks last year though, so that's something I want to keep in mind. But kind of like the move. Nate Herbig, I like that move. Very athletic guard who can possibly play center if need be in a pinch. Talk about that. I didn't talk about that one too long, but I like that one. Michael Gallup, that's interesting. I don't know what they're expecting out of Michael Gallup, but we will see. That's a very intriguing, but kind of a gamble there on a 1-year deal. Probably for a veteran minimum, by the way. Same with a guy like Cleveland Farrell. He's probably back on a 1 year veteran minimum deal as well. Nick Ballor's back as well. I love that move. I don't care. He's 36. I love that move. I don't care. He's one of the best special teams players in football. I love that move. I know a lot of people don't like that Javon Kinlaw contract, but the cap hit so low this year. It's not that big of a deal. Let's look at. Let's get some mock drafts here. Look at some mock drafts here. Because I want to know. Damian Jeremiah dropped a mock 3.0. And had Cam Ward, Doug Carter, Shadir Sanders, Travis Hunter going 4, Jalen Walker going 5, which is crazy. Ashton Jeanty going 6. This one has Washington taking at 29. Isaiah Thomas out of Florida State. A nice, long, nice, tall, lengthy corner that can have a nice bit of range to cover the bigger receivers in the NFC East. Super pause there. Super pause. But yeah, super pause. So that one from Darren Jeremiah had us taking a corner. Bands 1.0. I want to see what he's talking about here. Got Cam Ward going 1. This one has us taking. Let's see. Here, Mika Buka's out on the board. That Florida State corner on the board. As the Rockies off the board. And the guy's taking Mike Green, edge out of Marshall. With who's draft is this again? Who more draft is this? Bro, I'm trying to go back up. My fault, y'all. I'm trying to go back up. Bro, what the hell? Who mock draft is this? God darn it. Mike Band's 1.0 mock has us taking Mike Green out of Marshall. And Reuters 2.0. Let's see what Chad Root is talking about here. Got us taking at 29. Also Mike Green. So we got 2 Mike Greens and we got Isaiah Thomas out of Florida State for these 3 guys when it comes to mocking at 29 for the Commanders. I was going to see my man Charles Davis is 1.0. Let's see what this is hitting on. I'm very intrigued because Charles Davis has some wild crap. He got Shadur going 1 instead of Cam Ward. I find that extremely interesting. Cam Ward going 2. Jackson Dart going 3. What the hell is this? Abdul Carter going 4th is absolutely insane. New England got a steal if that's the case. Travis Hunter going 5. That's insane. Mason Graham going 6. Will Campbell going 7. Jalen Walker and Mikael Williams, Kelvin Banks. That's a nice pickup. Mike Green going 11th. If it Ashton Jeanty going 12th. Tyler Warren going 14th. I actually had that as well. Man, I had Tyler Warren going 7th to the Jets, which is I might be a little of a stretch, but Shamar Stewart going 17 to the Bengals. Tack McMillan going 19 to the Bucks is crazy. Crazy. Close 11 going 22. That's a perfect fit. James Pierce Jr. is off the board. Matthew Golden from Charles Davis. Mock 1.0 got us going with Matthew Golden out of Texas. I think it's very interesting. That might have been before the whole pickup of Michael Gallup, but that shouldn't change how you feel about Matthew Golden if you like him that much. I think it's an interesting move there, if I want to be honest. That'd be very, very intriguing. I'm not going to lie. Let's see what Zerline's talking about. Lance Zerline, his 2.0 mock. Abdul Carter going 1. Travis Hunter going 2. Then Cam Ward going 3. Mark Menabu going 4. Tech McMillan going 5. Jalen Walker going 6. Will Campbell going 7th. Mikael Williams going 8th. Josh Simmons going 10th. Mason Graham going 11th. Ashton Jeanty. Nick and Amori going 13th is crazy. Uh, Mike Green going 15th. Tyler One going 17th. That's crazy. Matthew Golden, James Pierce Jr., Colson Lebanon, Will Johnson. It looks like he got Shadur Sanders come out, not even being drafted in the first round. That's crazy. Wow. So he has the Browns going back into the first round, getting Shadur Sanders um to get their quarterback of the future. That is insanity. Wow. I could see that. I actually could see that. I actually could see that. That's interesting. So he hasn't had a commander draft in the first round at all. Instead, getting a 33rd pick and another pick in order to go ahead and get out of day one. Okay. That's interesting from Zerline here. Bucky Brooks. We know he gets spicy. We know Bucky Brooks gets spicy, right? So Shadur going 3, Campbell going 2, Door Carter going 1. That shouldn't shock anyone. That should I wouldn't shock me at all. Will Campbell going 4th is a shocker. Kevin Hunter going 5, Tech Miller going 6. That's an interesting one. Mikael Williams going 7th. That's interesting. Mason Graham going 8th. Jalen Walker going 9th. That's also interesting as well. Kelvin Banks going 10th. He's been mocked at 10 a lot to the Bears. I'm not surprised about that. Mike Green going 11th. That's a little of a stretch. Amenabu going 12th to the Cowboys. Tyler One going 14th. Kenneth Grant going 17th. Josh Simmons going 18th. I kind of like that move as well. Emeka Ibuka going 19th. Woo! Woo! I think this is before Chris Godwin resigned. I think. Marion Hampton going 21 to the Steelers is crazy. Jahay Bird left Luther Bird in the third, going to the Texans. Even with them trading for Christian Kirk, that's a 1 year deal. So that's also no Matthew Golden again to the Commanders here at 29. Even when we did pick up Debo Samuel and we did sign Michael Gallup, I think Matthew Golden will be the pick there from Bucky Brooks. And then Phyllis is 1.0. Um, I think this person has made a new mock yet, but Cam Ward going 1, Abdul Carter going 2, Travis Hunter going 3, Will Campbell going 4. Um, yeah, this is before Miles Garrett got paid, so I guess that might change to Shadur Sanders now, maybe. Uh, Jets going Shadur at 5. I doubt this happens now because they did go with Justin Fields, but you never know. Tack McMillan going 6. Trying to see what else is going on here. Ashton Jitsi going 12th. And even got him going to the Raiders or the Cowboys. A lot of these mocks do. Jalen Walker going 15th. Mike Green going 17th. I think that's smart. They need another edge rusher next to Trey Hendrickson anyway. Mika Ibuka going 21. I think that's smart as well. Marlon Hampton going 25th. And Luther Burden going 22nd because of the injury to Stephon Diggs and him being a free agent, and also the nasty knee injury from Tank Dell. They probably gonna need another receiver. That makes some sense there. Josh Simmons for the Rams makes sense. James Pierce makes sense. Nick Score makes sense. Josh Connolly Jr. was the move here for the Commanders at 29. I think with the Larry Tunsil trade, I think that takes us out the tackle market, but maybe they're like a younger tackle, and they want to get rid of Andrew Wiley next year. So that could also be a thing as well. Let's keep that in mind. You might not draft a player that can help you right away, but you may draft a guy that may help you in the future. So that was the mock drafts that were put out there by um My fault, y'all. So it's a lot of picks that could be the pick at 29, as you guys can see. There's a lot of picks that could be the pick at uh 29. You also can go to Marion Hampton at 29 if you really don't like Brian Robinson Jr. I like the Matthew Golden pick. Josh Connolly is also interesting. But I think you go four positions at 29. I think we should trade out the pick anyway, but you go edge rusher if it's available. Tight end, I think is an underrated one because of Zach Ertz's age and the complete unknown of Ben Sinnott. Cornerback or wide receiver. I think it's one of those. Corner, wide receiver, running back, or so yeah, cornerback, wide receiver, running back, or edge rusher. Maybe one of those four. I think edge would be one a priority list. Cornerback would be number two. Wide receiver would be number three. And running back will be rearing his ugly head. Because the running back class is so deep, I think you can get another guy like in a third round. You can get Caleb Johnson in round two if you really, really want to get froggy. If you got to trade up for him, you have to do that. Travion Henderson, the guy that a lot of people love in this draft. Quinshawn Junkins. You can get a lot of these guys. Mr. Tutton, Brashad Tutton out of Vautech. Local guy, really good runner. Can run in between the tackles, super fast, and be a great compliment to Brian Robinson. I think he could be the running back one after 2025 as well. So you're picking up a compliment this year and then an RB1 for going forward. So it's a lot of guys you can get in this draft at running back. So I don't think 29. If it's not a Marion Hampton, I'm not taking a first round pick on a running back. That's just me. But I think the pick will probably be either edge rusher or a corner. I believe we'll go defense in round one if we just should keep the pick. But I like that projected trade with Shedeur Sanders falling and a team like Washington getting out that pick and have a very early day two pick. Like 33 is an extension of the first round. Like that's literally the first pick in the second round. Like that's huge. I wouldn't mind that. I think you get what's their pick in the third round? Like 67? If you can get 67 and 33 to move down four spots, that's a steal. All right. You robbed them. You robbed them. They need Shedeur. They want a quarterback of the future, and you robbed them. It's just like nice little quarterback tax next to that, 67 and 33 to get out of 29. You don't draft him day one. The first pick you got in day two, you can do whatever the hell you want to do with it. You can take a Mario Hampton if he's available, whatever, and you go from there. If you want to trade down and get more picks, you can do that. You know what I'm saying? You still got 61. So if someone wants to come up from 30 from let's say 40, get that third round pick off them, or get a fourth round pick off them. Maybe a fourth and a fifth. Go ahead and move down a couple of spots, and you just keep accumulating draft capital, and you just keep taking the best player available with your spots. And as you know, you got 10 picks in the draft, and all 10 of them should make the team. You go from there, I think that'd be solid. And I think that will allow you to have more flexibility on the cap too, because now you got these 10 rookie players who are on rookie deals, and you got your previous draft class who need to step up. Some guys like Dominic Hampton, Jordan McGee, Ben Sinnott, Jerzon Newton needs to kind of have a bigger expanded role as well. And those guys play better. Now you got a really young roster. On top, you have more youth on this roster, on top of cheap labor that can play well for you for 4 years before you get to pay them, and you keep rotating this young talent and keep not paying a bunch of players. And the ones you do pay, the ones you keep, are the ones that are the superstars and the best players on the team, like a Jaden Daniels. So I love that a lot as well. I think that should be the focus there at 29 is to either get out the pick or get best player available at one of those four positions that I talked about. And that's for a free agency recap. I like the Nate Herbig move. I like the Michael Gallup move. I don't love either one of those. I love the Nate Herbig move a lot more than the Michael Gallup move. I really want a more established wide receiver. I'm not going to kill the Commanders for that at all. I think that's solid. And I think the pick 29 should be one of those four positions. And I think it'll probably lean toward edge rusher because we really need an edge rusher. We didn't gotta get to a quarterback badly. We don't have that. Especially losing Dante Fowler Jr. now. We're a little bit more desperate for an edge rusher now in the draft. So I think you have to attack that kind of immediately if you can. If you find the right guy. If you can't find the right guy, then you got to pick. I think that's what I think we should do. But you have a corner you like, take one of those. You have a receiver you like, take one of those. I don't see nothing wrong with that at all. Because Michael Gallup is not a guarantee. So nothing wrong with taking a guy like Matthew Golden, something like that. You also get Isaiah Bond at 61 too, if you're a slot guy, and you can have Debo and Terry outside as well. So it's most of it. Or Luke McCaffrey might step up. You never know. So and be that wide receiver 3/high end 4 for us off the bench. But I think you need sometime in this draft. I think you need to draft a receiver to replace De'Ami Brown's speed because Michael Gallup is on a 1 year deal and it's not guaranteed. You know what I'm saying? That he will pan out and be that guy that you're looking for. So nothing wrong with an insurance policy, I think. Before I get out, let's give a quick announcement. I will be throwing a draft party, live, uncut somewhere. I will give you guys more details this week. I'm off Wednesday and Thursday, so my missions on those days is to find a venue that will allow me to have a party about 15 people. I'll try to have some more content creators on the stream. I'll try to make like Juan Gotti and like Pedro or something on the channel that night so we can all have fun. We can stream on all our channels and have a wonderful time together and chop it up and talk Commanders football and talk NFL and talk about who we want to pick at 29. Got all night at that point. You know what I'm saying? We got all night to watch for a wait for our pick. Or might trade out the pick and then next thing you know, we don't pick in the first round. But I'll have draft coverage all week. I'm all weekend long. Probably not Saturday because Saturday is my dad's birthday, but Friday, definitely Thursday and Friday, I'll have draft coverage. I'll probably be late for day 2. Bible obligations, disciple obligations. I do have Bible talks every Friday. Maybe I can ask my disciple Isaiah if I can go ahead and skip out on those obligations for one Friday to do this stream with you guys. Or if it's virtual, I can hop on virtual with them and then I'll go ahead and hop on stream with you guys and we'll talk, day 2 of the draft. Because I think day 2 is gonna be a lot more critical than day 1. Because I don't think we're picking in day 1 if I want to keep it a rack with you. But we'll see what happens. We'll see. So draft party. I will have a location by the end of the week. If you can pull up, that'd be great in person. If not pull up to the stream. It'll be very fun. I can't wait. I'll have my boy Cam make a thumbnail for it, so it'll be pretty cool. I'm also a flyer. So I'll be putting on my social media in the next 72 to 96 hours. Keep your head up on that on Protest Sports Network underscore on Instagram and PSN 04293 04289 on X. So if you want to check that out, go ahead and do so, and we'll go ahead and announce that. I'll also have the giveaways on the community tab before the end of the night or tomorrow. So be on the lookout for that. The giveaways will end, I'll say May 1st. May 1st will be the last day you can enter the giveaway. And you can go ahead and enter the giveaway on that community tab post. So it makes it easier for everyone. You can just enter the giveaway on that post. Let me know when you're done. Just subscribe to all 3 channels and have notifications on, and comment done on the community tab post. If you can do that, that'd be great as well. But that's gonna do it for tonight. I don't have much to say tonight. I will have more videos tomorrow. Talk about the draft. Talk about these top 30 visits with Josh Conley Jr. I think we had a couple other top 30 visits as well. I'll talk about all that tomorrow in another video. I am tired as hell. I do apologize for the lack of energy tonight. I wanted to wrap you out real quick. I didn't want to be on here too long and like talk your head off. But yeah, man. Yeah, there you go. So that's the recap of week 2 of free agency. What's the pick at 29? And also the draft party announcement for you guys. I'll have a live in effect draft party, more than likely at Walters in Navy Yard. If you're familiar with the Navy Yard area, probably Walters or Tom Watch Bar. We'll figure it out. It'll be in the Navy Yard area more than likely, just because it's kind of the area I like to go to. It's not too bougie, but it's not too ghetto. It's kind of chill, and it's a good time. So probably somewhere in the Navy Yard area where I can charge my laptop and watch the draft with you guys, and just hang out for a little bit, have some good lighting. I'm be able to set up stuff like that. So I won't be taking over the entire place. Please understand that it'll just be a party of 15 while everyone else at the bar doing the same thing we're doing. So keep that in mind as well. And keep it kind of PG-13. Don't be a bunch of cursing and all that, please. If you're gonna do that, step away from the stream. I said I'm a disciple now. I gotta be careful with wording I use. I'm trying to work on my own cursing, so the last thing I need is a bunch of cussing around me. So if you do, try to your best to keep PG-13, have some self-control. And I appreciate that. Now, if you're away from the stream and you're just talking to me, say what the heck you want to do. I really don't care. But if you're near the stream and people can hear you, please keep it PG-13. I'll be my own rule for you guys. I would very appreciate that. I love you guys with the love of Christ. Have a good one, guys. All man, I almost have like a talent sport choice. Most professional on and off the field and technically sound. You will always overcome like a talent. Athletics, power, dedication, man. Protect and stroke always. If you put God first and have good sportsmanship, by the way. And love you guys. And I will catch you guys tomorrow on another video. Peace, love, and blessings, and catch you later.